Ozzy Ultimate Fitness Training once again, and thank you so much for watching the video. And today we are doing a video about how now to challenge yourself. Now, before I go, let me tell you, apologies that we haven't had videos as regular as we normally do. We normally do 2 to 3 videos a day. Because of a camera problem and a computer problem, we're unable to do those videos. However, we're back now. We're back with a lot of themes and a lot more videos, so all these videos are going to be backdated, and I'll make sure I basically upload them to you. So on how to basically become and how to overcome challenges, and that's the theme today. So we all go through challenges in life, and I've done a video about this before. That was a bit of an entrance for this video, intro for this video, but now I'm going to go a little bit more into detail. We all go through challenges in life, okay? Now, we all think that challenges are just unlucky, and how bad are we to sort of overcome that, and how are we going to overcome it? And we all think that it's bad for us to go through that. Now, let me just sort of like download to you what I've learned throughout my experience. And this is one thing, obviously, being a trainer, a strength and conditioning coach, football coach, and also a psychologist. Being a psychologist, you become obviously a coach and obviously a counselor. I've basically shared this with a lot of people, and because I've read over 1,000 books in the area of physical development, personal training development, psychology, NLP, training, coaching, you name it, I've read a lot of books. So you kind of like begin to see a pattern. And what I mean by that is, I don't want to come across as if I know it all, but you begin to see a pattern when you spend over 10,000 hours becoming your greatest version. So what have I learned? I've learned that we all have challenges. Now, it could be the minuscule challenge to the biggest challenge in your life. It's how you look at it. Okay, it's how you see yourself in that challenge. Okay, it's how you see yourself, not just probably the wrong word to use, overcome it, because you never overcome anything. It's how you actually see it. Now, when you say I've overcome that situation, means you actually change the way of looking at that thing, which is all of a sudden you can overcome that because you're looking at a different way of overcoming, if that makes any sense. So when problems happen to you, what I do advise people to do is to basically look at it as if it's something that has happened to you, but needed to happen to you in order for you to become your best version. And I know this may sound silly to say, but it's the universe power and God power, and this is not looking at any sort of religion, but it's the universe power, and if you like God, that gives us the chance to be here. So if life was too easy, it would be very boring, wouldn't it? So this is why it's so important for you guys and me to basically go through hardships and hard times for us to appreciate what we need to learn in order for us to become our best versions. This is why I always say the themes of my channel is very much become your greatest version in the area of physical development, in the area of psychological development, in the area of spiritual development. And if you do that, you become a whole, you become a unit of development. Now, how can I share with you guys and give you the best information I have up to date? Now, it's very simple to say, oh, you just have to overcome problems, okay? Now, I've got a better way of looking at that. Not so much overcome it, it's actually learn from it. Now, I have gone through horrendous situations in my life, and what I've learned is to look at it in a different way, meaning look at it in a positive way. Look at it is the path I've taken. So it's the learnings I have learned in order to become better at that particular thing, so I don't make that mistake again. Now, if I'm confronted with problems, I analyze it and I say, how can I become a better person, and how can I, if you like, in maybe your terms, is overcome the situation and learn from it so I'm no longer in the same situation, and look at it in a different way, in terms of positive way. Now, a lot of us sometimes think we're all in a situation, this happened to me, or I've lost someone, or I've lost my job and we think it's the end of the world. Look, I've said this to you guys before, there's people out there that haven't got a glass to drink water. There's people out there that haven't got nothing to eat. Imagine you leaving your home and not thinking or even understanding the fact that when you come back home, your home's no longer there. Imagine you not even having somewhere to live, which is your home. Imagine not even having someone to speak to. Imagine people that can't even talk. Imagine people that can't even think. Imagine people that haven't got limbs. Imagine people that have got lots of problems in their lives that they don't even know where to turn to. Imagine people that have got, you know, horrendous situations in their lives where they've lost all their families, they haven't got no one to turn into, no one to kind of even share, no even that cares about them. Imagine those young kids, like in certain countries, that lost everything in their mum and dad and lost all their families. Imagine they've got problems. And we think sometimes when maybe someone crashed into our cars, or maybe someone, I don't know, robbed our purse, or maybe someone just maltreated you, and you think it's the way in the world. You know what? I'm not going to say this to you guys because it's the best way I can think, but I'm not going to say to you this is the way you should live your life. You just got to become a little bit grateful for what we've got. And one thing I actually became, since I've become quite spiritual, is become very mindful of the amazing things we get given every single day, meaning our breath, our heartbeat, our feelings, our sensations, our speech, our thoughts, our normal things, our water, our bread, although I don't eat bread, but you know, like bread and water goes in the main biggest resources in all life history. But we've got to think bread and water, you know, it needs to be, it's a necessity. So, but realistic when it comes to simple things in lives, we are absolutely sometimes so far away from the reality, which is normal things in life rather than the big things. I think if we all look at the simple things in life, everything else just comes as a big bonus, and everything else becomes so much better. And we then begin to appreciate better times. We begin even to appreciate the bad times and how to overcome them. Imagine if someone crashed into your car and you think it's the end of the world. If you think, you know what, I'm still alive, I've got a home, I've got a family, I've got kids, I've got people that love me, I've got a job, I've got money, I've got food, I've got everything. So what is the problem? Someone crashed the car, fine, just send it to the insurance, they'll sort it out. So what's the big problem? What is the big, well yeah, it might be inconvenient for that particular day. Might be inconvenient the fact that you love your car so much and you think, oh, it's scratched, but there's lots of cars. You can buy another one. Because you are becoming your greatest version, so what's the biggest problem? So if we start looking at the bigger picture, oh look, I've got something I'm going to share with you guys. I've got something every day I wake up and I thank God for one particular thing, okay? I thank God for a lot of things, but one thing I thank God for is why He's put me on this planet. And I don't want you guys to go, oh bless Him, no, I don't want that. I just thank God and the universe for giving me the chance to be here on an health situation, which is I'm healthy, I'm able to express myself, I'm able to train, I'm able to eat, I'm able to think, I'm able to express myself to the best of my ability, not meaning I'm better than anyone, but to the best of my ability. And because if you are able to express yourself to the best of your ability every single day and you're becoming your greatest version, meaning you are becoming the best you can become for the rest of your life, and that's what I'm here for. And that's why I thank God. So anything else that comes on top of me thanking God and the universe is a massive bonus. So me, the fact that you guys are watching me is a massive bonus for me. The fact that I've got people and friends around me, that is a huge bonus. So if we start looking at these minimum things in life, which is for some of you may think is minimal, but they're massive things, they're huge things. And once you do that, let me repeat, you becoming, as you know, your greatest version. So with all that said, guys, it's just a little intro. I'm going to do a second video of this, which is how to overcome obviously bad problems in your lives. We're going to do that. And how to overcome challenges as well. Basically, that comes with problems, challenges. But as you guys know, I'm a strength and conditioning coach, I'm a psychologist, a football coach, and also a counsellor. So you can find me on Instagram, ColosTrainer10, on YouTube, Colos Trainer, and on my website, which is ultimatefitnesstrainer.co.uk. And as you can see, we're all here to help each other to become our best. So until next time, guys, it's Colos here at Ultimate Fitness Training. Once again, stay happy, stay healthy, stay fit. Have a good day. Bye now.